So thank you for being here on this April 1st, right? April Fools. But it's so much more than April Fools. It's the new moon. And I wanted to share the importance of the new moon, how we can really use the moon cycles, and especially this first new moon in the zodiac sign is really like the most important new moon. So when I realized the importance of it, just the past yesterday or the day before, I realized the urgency of just sharing it and grounding into this new moon. It's as important as the Gregorian calendar. New Year's is as important as this first new moon in a zodiac cycle. So we're in Aries, it's the first zodiac cycle, and new moons represent new beginnings, fresh beginnings. It's the time to really plant the seeds for what you want to come. And that's really, what manifestation per se is just about creating. It's that we're all creators. So I wanted to share that. And I'm going to first start off with a quick meditation. And this meditation is really for clearing. And this is also a very important part of creating and being the creators of our lives and manifesting what we want is really about that. The reason it doesn't work is because we have too much in our energetic field that we're not allowing more to come through to receive and create because there's interference per se. So I'm going to first start with a meditation, share some things around this new moon after the meditation, and then I'll open it up for Q&A. And I did say that this is for intuitive reading. So if you have questions, if you want a little reading, I'd be happy to do that and give you intuitive insight, or just even open Q&A if you have any questions about life or business. Okay. So you can keep your camera on or off, and I will ask you if you're driving, this could be hard if you're moving, but I am going to have a recording. So just kind of get comfortable in your seat, in your chair. You can sit back and relax and close your eyes. Just get really present. I know it's like super hectic. I feel like life in general, especially Friday, we can feel all that energy from the week, and it can be sometimes overpowering. But this is just your chance to really let go and embrace the moment. Oops. So just sink into your breath for a moment. Like in through your nose and out through your mouth. Maybe just take a few deep breaths, and I'm going to walk you through a meditation for clearing. Sit with your feet flat on the floor. Let your chair hold you and support you. Get a sense of where you are and where your body is. Just keep focusing on your breath. Now take your hands and rub your hands together. Begin to draw energy up from your heart and up from the earth. And continue to rub your hands together while you're drawing this energy from your heart and from the earth to your hands. Draw that from the very center of the planet through the soles of your feet, and allow it to travel up through your body, up through your legs, through your trunk and into your neck, and up into the cavity of your head. While still rubbing your hands together, you might be noticing that the energy has been traveling down your arms and into your hands. By now, your hands should be warm. Now we are going to use them to clear your aura, the energy field around your body. So take your hands, they might be tingly, and start brushing off your body and away. Kind of, if you take your hands and you can physically touch your body, or you can just be 6 to 12 inches away from your body. Maybe start with your head, around your face, around your chest, your arms, kind of just swiping your hands, the energy field around your body. Physically brush off your body, clear away any vibration on you or around you that isn't yours, that you've collected over the week, over the day. Just kind of send that energy into the earth where it can be absorbed and transmuted. Don't forget, like, rub off the back, especially around your back shoulders, where us women hold a lot of that tension in our necks, at the base of our spine, at the top of our spine. I'll give you a few minutes to do that, a few moments. Just kind of send all that energy back to the earth. Now, when you're finished, put your hands, palms up on your lap or on the arms of your chair. Now allow yourself to become aware of the infinitely powerful and loving source of light that is always there. The light is all around you. The light is inside of you. Imagine hovering about 18 inches above your head. As you become more and more aware of the light, it becomes more activated, and it rains down over you, in front of you, behind you, on both sides of you. The light clears away anything on you and around you that interferes with your ability to experience your own goodness. Imagine the light moving from your head to your toes. It gathers under your feet and begins to swell. You might even feel tingling on the bottom of your soles, on the top of your feet. It begins to establish for you a platform of light that holds you up in this place, at this time, in this present moment. The light, it binds, it doesn't bind your feet, but it does hold them and support them. You may be feeling that tingling on your feet or your shins or your legs. Just observe it. Then the light begins to fill your energy field. Imagine this light in an egg-shaped space that extends all the way around you. About 18 inches in every direction, in front of you, behind you, on all sides of you. And imagine this egg shape around you. The light begins to fill that space up to your ankles, your knees, your hips, all the way up to your shoulders and over the top of your head. So that now you are sitting inside a pillar of light. Take a moment now to let the light do its work. First, by its natural magnetic property, the light draws from you anything that doesn't support you, any physical pain, stress, or distress that is present, any emotional worries, emotional stress, emotional turbulence, chaos. Allow the light to work through that. And from your mind, any thoughts that you might be scared or upset, sad, the light can draw all of that from you It can draw from you anything within that is interfering with your experience of the ever-present peace within. You don't have to tell the light what to do. The light is an infinite intelligence that knows exactly what you need at this moment. Just let it do its work. And while the light is drawing from you its magnetic nature, at the same time, by its radiant nature, it is radiating inside and into you. And as the light radiates into you from every angle possible, in front, from below, from beside, it passes through the boundary of your skin. The light becomes exactly what you need in the now moment. So if what you need is courage, let the light become that. Perhaps you need comfort, you need healing, you need compassion, you need love. The light will become that. Open yourself up to observe the light as it becomes what you need and meets whatever the need of the moment is. Just take a few moments and allow the light to be, allow it to be. And by now you should be in a state of balance, of harmony. You are the light. When you're ready, slowly bring your attention back to the moment, but take your time. And when you're ready, open your eyes. Bringing the light inward and outward and being part of the light is so important, especially in new moon manifestations and the new moon when we're planting the seeds for what's to come. It's so important to clear that energy that is stuck within us, that we question, that we worry, that we have the fears, that we're unworthy, that we're stuck. You're not really. You are the light. Like the light has the infinite intelligence, and so do you. So some of the best things to do with this new moon energy is really to fill yourself up with the new possibilities. Think of it like January 1st of the new year. And of course, this new moon in Aries, in the first zodiac sign, falls on different dates every year. But to realize that this new moon is the time to plant the seeds, the time to release all the old, but also to plant, to start creating and to choose really that one main thing that you want to create, not just for the month, not just for the day. But I see this sense of that people in manifestation and creating, that when we don't see the fruits of our labor within 1 month or 2 months or 3 months, that we give up. sometimes, or we get into this negative loop, right? Because of the manifestation. But really, whatever we're planting now isn't going to see the full materialization until 6 months at least from now. So that's September or October. So I don't say that to deflate you or to frustrate you. I say that to encourage you to embrace the light and to continue this practice, in the sense of, I'm going to give a few steps on what to do with this new moon, to continue it and repeat it. Because when I look back at my new moon manifestations and my new moon journaling, because I do this practice every month, is that I seem to change what I'm manifesting, right? And this is even a really great reflection for myself, is that we give up too quickly, and we're switching a lot of the time in creating what it is that we're creating. So we never really see the fruits of that labor and the enjoyment of it and the fulfillment of it. And I know if you're here, you might be a little bit like me. We have so much excitement and multi-passionate and multi-dimensional. And if you're watching, this replay, I'm going to send out this replay, because I know that we all need this fresh start, right? And it happens to be on the 1st of April right now, but we get a fresh start every new zodiac sign with the new moon, but also this new moon in Aries. So what's really important too, I wanted to signify the importance of this specific April new moon and season, is that I don't know if you're familiar with the planet Chiron. If you are, just like raise your hand. Have you heard of Chiron? And it's a very small planet. It's actually a planetoid, and it was discovered in 1977. Are you familiar with it? Yes, Tamala, you're familiar with it. So Chiron, did you want to say something about it, Tamala?
Sorry, no, I didn't realize I had my sound down.
So the beautiful part, like, there is a real significance of Chiron, this planet, planetoid, small planet. And it was discovered in 1977, and it's shown itself as really a significant representation of healing. So Chiron was named in part by Greek mythology, and it represents healing. It's notorious to really look at patterns around wounds, that those that were born, especially around this time of 77 to really just us that are alive during this time, and aware of Chiron and our own ability to heal generational wounds, these ancestral wounds. That's what Chiron represents. It's it represents like the wounded healer. And it's really shining bright this specific month in April. And so this month represents a big month of healing, of letting go, of moving past whatever is holding us back, whatever, things that we might have thought we let go of, but still energetically might be holding on to. We get this beautiful chance this month to really look at that, so we can open up to new possibilities. And I think this whole year has been that for a lot of us, even though we thought, we might have addressed wounds or pains or developed beyond what we thought we were going to develop and create beyond what we were going to create in our lifetimes. There's still this ability to go deeper. And that's what Chiron shows us, and that our going deeper is healing generations and ancestral, and really just the collective, how our individual work has such a big impact on those around us. So if you have any questions about, maybe you have any specific questions and I haven't heard from you, I would love